Hello, welcome to the Simple Spoken English with Noel channel. In today's episode, we will learn how to introduce people, words for emotions like happy, angry, and confused, and simple past tense verbs such as met and talked. I hope you enjoy it, and that it will help you improve your English. Now let's move on to our story. A strange beginning. James lived in a small village. The village had many trees, houses, and friendly people. James worked in a bakery. He baked bread and cakes every morning. His life was simple, but he was happy. One day something strange happened. James woke up early as always. He washed his face and put on his clothes. Then he went to the bakery. On his way, he saw a woman he had never seen before. She stood under a big tree. She wore a long black coat and had red hair. She looked at James and smiled. "Good morning," James said. "Are you new here?" The woman nodded. "Yes, I am new. My name is Emily." "Nice to meet you, Emily. My name is James," he said. Emily's smile was kind but mysterious. "I'm looking for the bakery," she said. "Can you show me the way?" "Of course," James said. "Follow me." They walked together to the bakery. Emily asked many questions. "Do you like your job? Do you live alone? Do you believe in strange things?" James laughed. "I like my job. Yes, I live alone. And no, I don't believe in strange things." Emily smiled again. "Maybe you will change your mind." At the bakery, James gave Emily a loaf of bread. "This is for you," he said. "Welcome to the village." Emily thanked him and left. James watched her walk away. She was different from anyone he had ever met. Her eyes seemed to hide a secret. That night, James sat by his window. He thought about Emily. Who is she? Why did she come here? He wondered. As he looked at the moon, he heard a noise. It was a soft whisper, like someone calling his name. "James!" He turned around, but no one was there. The whisper came again. "James!" James felt confused and a little scared. "Who is there?" he asked. No one answered. The room was quiet. James tried to sleep, but the whisper stayed in his mind. It sounded like Emily's voice. The next morning, James went to work as usual, but his thoughts were heavy. The whisper from the night before still echoed in his ears. While he kneaded dough, he remembered Emily's mysterious smile and her strange question. "Do you believe in strange things?" He shook his head to clear his thoughts and focused on baking. As the day went on, more odd things happened. First, the clock on the wall stopped working at exactly midnight, even though it had fresh batteries. Then, a customer in the bakery mentioned seeing strange lights in the sky the night before. James tried to dismiss these events as coincidences, but his unease grew. In the evening, James decided to visit Emily. He walked to the small house she had rented at the edge of the village. The house looked old and a little spooky, with ivy climbing its walls. James knocked on the door. After a moment, Emily opened it. "James," she said with a warm smile. "What a surprise. Come in." James stepped inside. The house was cozy, but filled with unusual things. Old books, strange symbols on the walls, and jars with unknown contents. "You have an interesting home," James said. Emily laughed softly. "I like to collect things. They have stories." James nodded. "Emily, I wanted to ask you something. Last night, I heard a whisper. It sounded like your voice. Were you near my house?" Emily looked at him carefully. "No, I was here all night. But whispers, they can come from many places. Maybe it was a dream." James frowned. It felt real. And today, strange things happened. The clock stopped. People saw lights in the sky. "Do you know anything about this?" Emily's expression changed. She seemed serious now. "James, sometimes the world is not as simple as it seems. Maybe you should keep your mind open." James felt more confused than ever. "What do you mean?" Emily didn't answer directly. Instead, she handed him a small book. "Read this," she said. "It might help you understand." James took the book. Its cover was old and worn, with no title. He thanked Emily and left, his mind full of questions. That night, James opened the book. Inside, he found strange drawings and stories about whispers, lights, and other mysterious things. As he read, he felt both curious and uneasy. What was Emily trying to tell him? What do you think will happen next? What secrets does the book hold? Why is Emily so mysterious? Are the strange events connected to her? Write your answers in the comments below. Thank you for watching Simple Spoken English with Noel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next episode.